First Contact, Last Stand. Let's talk about the movie Cowboys and Aliens. A stranger stumbles upon this town with no memory of who he is, but he has this futuristic shackle on his arm. But with some help, he finds himself leading this unlikely posse of cowboys, Native Americans, outlaws, against a common enemy of theirs, these aliens. And I've seen this film get negative reviews, but I have to admit, it is somewhat fun. With this film, it stars Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford, Olivia Wilde, Sam Rockwell, and a lot of others. And I do think that the cast did great in this. Very cool characters for the most part. Some mysterious characters like Olivia Wilde's character. But with this film, it is pretty much a James Bond and Indiana Jones team-up film in the Old West. And that was super cool to see. Seeing them team up to fight the aliens, that was fun. But is this film perfect though? No. The aliens' designs in this was interesting, but the special effects wasn't really the best. The set pieces in this showing off the Old West though, that was pretty cool. And I got to admit, the action was really good when it happens. It was a lot of fun. But there are times where this film kind of takes itself too seriously. But really, at the same time, like I mentioned before, it's just a fun film. I will say that with the story, I think it could have done more. I think probably could have dived a little bit more into the aliens, or show off more to what they're doing to the humans. But yet, it is just entertaining. It is kind of a dumb fun film, because let's be real, a lot of this stuff makes no sense, and I think this might be inspired by a graphic novel. I could be wrong. But by the end of it, we get James Bond and Indiana Jones teaming up to kick alien ass, and that's entertaining. So if you want to be entertained seeing James Bond and Indiana Jones team up, hey, you might enjoy this. As this is directed by Jon Favreau. But I think after this, he had to take a break from directing these big budget films. Overall, with Cowboys and Aliens, it is not really a great film, but yet at the same time, it is a fun and entertaining film. Not the best, but yet there are films that are much worse than this. But if you want to see James Bond and Indiana Jones team up as cowboys to fight aliens, you will enjoy this. But have you seen Cowboys and Aliens? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.